All right, good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. Hope you are having a good day. Your 12 p.m. Express Abs class. So for today's class, you will just need a lighter dumbbell. So we're going to start off with Supermans for the low back. So we're going to be lying on our stomach and pretty much just starting off with the lower half of the body, just raising those legs up off the ground. So ready, go. So squeezing through those glutes, feeling it through the low back. So again, just making sure that we're lifting those legs to where the knees themselves are just coming off the ground. Be mindful to feel it through the low back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we are going to go into, well, either mini Sphinx or the Sphinx position, or your Cobra where you're pushing up through your hands. Again, just feeling that stretch through the core. All right, coming back down. And this time we're now going to keep the legs on the ground and we're going to lift the upper body doing the Superman. All right, ready? Go. So still squeezing through the glutes or through our backside, even though the legs are not being raised. But still feeling it through the low back. Nice job. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back into that Sphinx or your Cobra. And again, feeling that stretch through the front of your core. If you are doing the Cobra, try to keep the shoulders down, keep the shoulders back. So for this next set of the Supermans, we're now going to incorporate both the arms and the legs. All right, so coming out of your Sphinx or your Cobra, and now we're gonna do both the legs and the arms. Ready? Up. So squeezing through the glutes as we raise those knees. Or, well, raise the legs, but the knees are barely coming off the ground. Raising those arms. If you have any shoulder issues, you could always just kind of keep your elbows kind of more bent. Arms are by your side. Still squeezing through your backside. And again, feeling it through the low back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Going into that Sphinx. We're going to do one more of the Supermans, but this time we're going to do it just a little different. And I will tell you what that is. All right. So I want you to take your heels. So my knees are apart, but even though my legs are bent, my heels are touching. And I'm going to push my leg kind of almost straight up to where like that knee, again, is barely coming off the ground. And that's all you're doing, just the lower half. Ready? Go. So again, heels are touching. I have that kind of 90-degree bend in my leg. Again, raising the knees, just barely off the ground. Now, by having those heels together, you start to engage more of that kind of inner part of the legs into the glutes, feeling it a little differently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. One last and final Sphinx or Cobra. Whatever feels best for you. Since we've been sitting in a chair most of the morning, sometimes it's nice to stretch through your core. All right, so we're going to kneel for the next exercise, and we're going to utilize our dumbbell for this particular one. So my left leg is out in front at 90 degrees, so I'll slightly turn so you can see a little better. We're going to take our dumbbell and we're going to cross the body like we're rotating, okay? So it's going to go bottom right to upper left. Ready? Go. Nice job keeping the core engaged. And if it helps to look beyond your dumbbell, because if you stare at your dumbbell while you're doing this particular exercise, you might kind of feel off balance. And we don't want anyone to fall over while we're doing this exercise. 3, 2, 1. All right. So we're now going to change legs. So now my right foot or my right leg is going to be out in front with my right foot on the ground. And we're now going to go bottom left to upper right. Ready? Go. So both legs are at 90 degrees. It's just that the back left leg, that left knee is on the ground, whereas the right foot is on the ground. Again, looking beyond the dumbbell, just so you don't get dizzy. Like I almost fell over for a second. Just taking your time and keeping the core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. We're going to go back to the left foot or that left leg out in front, and the right knee is behind us. Bottom right to upper left, or whichever side you were on. Ready? Go. Excellent job. Keep it up. Again, keeping the core engaged. Belly button is drawn towards the spine. Making sure that we're rotating through our torso or the upper half of our body. And that's not just the arms coming across. It's not this. It's kind of twisting for the upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, switching legs. Hopefully everyone is doing all right. So again, right foot on the floor, left knee on the ground. Ready? Go. This particular exercise might feel a little better for some, especially if a Russian twist sometimes can be a little challenging when you're trying to sit and you're trying to twist. Sometimes you might feel too much of it in your low back, but yeah, you still want that benefit. Great job, everyone. So we'll do one more round after this. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So one last and final round per leg, and then we're going to move on. All right. So last one. Ready? Go. Keeping that core engaged. If you feel like the dumbbell is becoming too much, you can put the dumbbell down and still just go through the range of motion. If you don't have a dumbbell, you could always use a soup can or something a little heavier, like a bigger jar or a bigger can. Anything that's very unconventional could be used in this exercise. Doesn't necessarily have to be exercise equipment. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Last and final leg. Switch sides. Last time. Go. Go. Nice job. Keep going. So we have one last exercise that we will do after this. Making sure that that dumbbell is coming across the body. Torso is twisting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, putting that dumbbell down. I want you to now transition to where you are lying on your back. So body is straight. I want you to take your hands and I want you to cradle your backside. And so option 1, just in case if we have any low back issues. So feet at 90, you could just do a heel tap. If you want, you could go a little further out. Otherwise, it's a straight leg raise. All right, those are the options. Ready? Go. So no matter what, keeping the belly button drawn towards the spine or drawn towards the floor. If you're doing the straight leg raise because you were seeking a little bit more of a challenge, but maybe it becomes too much, be careful not to lower too far down to the ground. Maybe you just stop halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling your knees in, and I want you to take your arms, hug around your knees. Just feeling that stretch through the low back. Excellent job. So remember those options from what I said the first time about either that 90-degree with the heel tap or going straight leg raise. Now, if we wanted to take it one step further, I want you to leg raise, but push the hip up, back down, back up, thrust up. Ready? Go. So just barely getting that hip up off the floor. Again, hands are still cradling that back side. You could do this with a bent knee as well. It's where you just keep that bend in the knee and you're just rolling the hip up off the floor. So there are options, there are ways of working around modifications. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, knees into the chest. Taking those arms, hugging them around your knees. We're going to do one more, provided with all those little options or modifications, whatever you choose to do. All right, last and final leg raise. Up to you how you do it. Ready? Go. So leg raise and hip thrust if you're doing straight leg, otherwise heel tap. Raising the hip up off the ground, or you could just go simple leg raise, working the lower part of our core, or what's below our waistline or the belt line of our pants or our shorts. Excellent job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, knees into your chest. Arms are hugging your knees. And if you want, you can roll just gently back and forth. Nice job. All right, so we're now going to extend those legs. Arms are going to go overhead. And I just want you to feel that stretch. Again, with those leg raises, you start to feel it through the front of your abdomen, and the stretch is going to help stretch all of that out. Help kind of relieve any tightness that you have. All right. So that is today's class. You guys have a great day. Hopefully it stops raining soon, but we will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye, everyone.